Meet Mia. She's 22 years old, and she has a small secret. While everyone else groans when summer ends, Mia feels something different. Relief. She loves winter. The cold, the quiet, the soft gray skies. She loves the way snow makes everything feel hushed and safe. Her friends don't get it at all. Winter is depressing, they say. How can you like that? And one cold night, Mia starts to wonder, is something wrong with me? Why do I feel most like myself when the whole world goes cold and still? Here is the truth. Nothing is wrong with Mia. Nothing at all. The kind of weather you love says something real about who you are inside. And by the end of this video, you will understand yourself a little better. You will see why your quiet heart is a gift, not a flaw. So stay with me. This one is really about you. What you are about to learn might explain your whole life. Let's go back to that first cold morning. Mia wakes up early. The light is soft and gray. The air is sharp and clean. She pulls on her favorite orange sweater and smiles to herself. Outside, the first snow of the year is falling, slow and silent. Most people look at gray skies and feel low. Mia feels calm. She feels like the loud, busy world finally turned its volume down. For the first time in months, she can hear herself think. At school, her friends talk about beaches and bright summer trips. They love the sun, the heat, the loud and crowded parties. Mia smiles and nods along. But inside, none of it quite fits her. She doesn't hate people, not even a little. She just gets tired when she is around too many of them for too long. She loves her friends. She just needs to step away and breathe. A big party leaves her empty and worn out. A quiet, snowy walk leaves her full and alive. She could walk for an hour in the cold and come home glowing. For a long time, Mia thought she was the odd one out. She thought maybe she was boring, or cold, or somehow broken. She would sit at lunch and feel like she spoke a different language. Everyone seemed to run on sunshine. Mia ran on something quieter. But Mia was none of those things. She just had a different kind of inner world. And winter was the one season that finally matched it. Let me show you what loving winter really means. Because once Mia understood this, everything about her made sense. Here is the first thing. Call it the quiet setting. Picture a little creature living inside your head. Your brain. Your brain has a volume dial for the whole world around you. Some people love that dial turned all the way up. Loud music, big crowds, bright sun, lots and lots of action. That is the summer feeling. High energy, high stimulation. Their brain creature is happiest when life is loud and fast. But other people feel best when that dial is turned down low. Calm rooms, soft light, small groups, slow and gentle days. That is the winter feeling. And this is where Mia lives. People who love winter often have a brain that wants less noise, not more. It is not a weakness. It is simply your wiring. Your nervous system feels safest and best in a calmer space. When the noise drops, your whole body can finally relax. And winter turns the entire world into that calmer space for you. The crowds go inside. The streets grow quiet. The noise fades away. For a winter lover, that is not sad at all. That is deep peace. It is like the world finally gives you permission to rest. Here is the second thing. Call it the inner fireplace. Summer people often get their warmth from the outside. From sunshine, from crowds, from always going out and doing. Winter people slowly learn to build their warmth from the inside. Think of it like a small fire you keep gently lit within yourself. You don't need a loud party to feel okay. You can feel cozy with a book, a blanket, and your own quiet thoughts. This is a real and powerful strength. Psychologists call it self-soothing. It means you can comfort yourself without needing the world to do it for you. Mia could sit alone on a snowy night and feel completely content. That little fire inside her never needed a crowd to stay warm. And people with an inner fireplace often handle hard times better. When life turns cold and difficult, they already know how to keep themselves warm. Their happiness does not depend on the weather or the crowd. That skill will carry you through storms that knock other people down. Here is the third thing. Call it the deep diver. Winter is a slow and quiet season, and quiet invites thinking. When the world slows down, your busy mind finally gets room to wander. Winter lovers often take that room and go deep with it. They reflect, they wonder, they ask the big questions. Why did that happen? What do I really want? Who am I becoming? Summer rushes you outward, toward the noise and the crowds. Winter gently pulls you inward, toward your own heart. And that inward journey is where real self-knowledge is found. The people who know themselves best often sit in the quiet. Mia kept a small journal right beside her bed. On long winter nights, she wrote down her thoughts and her dreams. Because of that, she understood her own heart better than most people her age. That is the gift of the deep diver. You truly know yourself. But there is a small warning hidden in here too. Going deep can sometimes turn into going dark. Reflection is healthy, but spinning the same sad thought over and over is not. We call that rumination. It is thinking that goes in circles and never moves. A deep diver has to learn the difference between the two. Reflection asks an honest question and looks for an answer. Rumination just repeats the same pain and never lets it go. One slowly builds you up, the other quietly wears you down. We will fix that in a moment, so keep it in mind. Here is the fourth thing. Call it the cozy maker. Winter lovers have a quiet talent. They make small things beautiful. A warm drink, a soft lamp, a favorite chair beside the window. There is a lovely word for this from Denmark. Hygge. It means the cozy joy of simple, warm, gentle moments. Winter people are natural masters of hygge. They don't need big, loud, expensive thrills to feel happy. They find real joy in a candle, a song, a slow evening. Small, warm moments, stacked up, become a happy life. This is a kind of emotional wealth that money simply cannot buy. While others chase the next big high, you already feel full and calm. You learn that simple is more than enough. Mia could turn a cold, dark night into something soft and golden. That is not a small thing at all. It is a superpower in plain clothes. So look at what loving winter really says about you. You prefer calm over chaos. You carry your own warmth. You think deeply, and you find joy in the simplest things. That is not boring. That is a rich and steady and gentle soul. It is a quiet kind of strength the world often overlooks. But here is the real question now. What do you do with all of this? Knowing your nature is only step one. Living it well is the rest. So let's turn this into 4 simple steps you can use today. Step 1. Name your setting. This is where everything begins. Stop fighting against the way your brain is built. If calm fills you up, that is not a flaw you need to fix. Say it out loud. I recharge in quiet. And that is perfectly okay. Today, write one short sentence about what truly refills your energy. When you name it clearly, you finally stop apologizing for it. And that one shift changes how you walk into every room. Step 2. Protect your quiet. Think of it as building a small shelter for your mind. The world will try to fill every empty minute with noise. So you have to guard your calm on purpose. Block out just 20 minutes today that belong only to you. No phone, no crowd, no noise. Just you and a little stillness. Treat that quiet like an appointment you would never, ever cancel. Because your calm is not a luxury, it is your fuel. Step 3. Turn reflection into direction. This one turns your deep thinking into real power. Remember the deep diver and the danger of spinning in circles. Here is the simple fix. Give your thinking a real job. When a heavy thought arrives, ask it just one question. What is this feeling trying to teach me? Then write the answer down in a small notebook. Reflection with a pen becomes growth. Reflection alone can become a trap. Today, write down one worry and one small step it points you toward. Watch how a heavy thought becomes a clear next move. Step 4. Share your warmth. This is the step winter lovers skip the most. A quiet heart is not a closed or cold heart. You don't connect through big, loud, crowded rooms, and that is fine. You connect through deep, slow, one-on-one moments. So invite just one person into your cozy world this week. A long walk, a slow coffee, one real and honest talk. Your warmth was always meant to be shared, not hidden away. The right people will feel lucky to be let inside. Now let's go back to Mia one last time. It is a year later. The first snow is falling again outside. But Mia feels different now. Lighter, calmer, surer of herself. She no longer asks if something is wrong with her. She knows the truth. She was never broken. She was simply built for winter. She trades her bright orange sweater for a warm, glowing yellow one. She invites one good friend over for hot tea and a quiet talk. And as the snow keeps falling, Mia finally feels at home in her own skin. The season did not change. She did. Now here is my message to you, the person watching. If you love the cold and the quiet, please listen closely. You are not strange. You are not sad. And you are not broken. You simply carry your warmth on the inside, where it lasts. The world needs calm, deep, cozy souls just as much as loud ones. Honestly, maybe even more than loud ones. Someone has to keep the calm while the world races by. So this winter, be gentle and patient with yourself. Your quiet is not empty. It is completely full of you. It is where your best thoughts and your deepest peace live. If this video made you feel seen, share it with one person who needs it. And go watch the next one, where we explore what loving the rain says about you. Take care of your warm and gentle winter heart. I'll see you there.